Well, we have a pretty big development in the Jihad in San Bernardino story. We have a story here in the Jewish press by Lori Lowenthal Marcus, who's a great writer whom I know. Let me just read it to you. I don't have much editorializing, though I may have something in there. But let me just read this, get this out there. The title is Motive. Pro-Israel conservative co-worker told Farouk Islam not a peaceful religion. And the immediate thing I'm sure you're going to think is, well, Farouk really showed them that Islam's peaceful. And by the way, speaking of Israel, the guy we're talking about, I know it's going to come up, was not actually Jewish, just a pro-Israel Christian. But let me read this to you. Actually, the subheading is Wednesday's mass murderer had recently argued with one of the victims, a pro-Israel conservative, insisting that Islam is a peaceful religion. No Freudian slip there. I'm just tired. Let me read you the article. Well, here's a possible motive. A strongly pro-Israel, anti-Islamic, politically conservative evangelical Christian was one of the victims of the mass murder in San Bernardino. Not only that, but the man posted on social media the day before the attack that he had recently received threats, including a death threat. How do we know this? Information about the victims is finally being released. By 3:30 p.m. local time on Thursday, December 3rd, the families of all 14 of the deceased victims of Wednesday's mass shooting in San Bernardino, California, had been notified. Once that was completed, the San Bernardino County Coroner then released the names, ages, last residence, and date of birth for each victim. The youngest victim was 26 years old. The oldest was 60. Once information began to seep out, one was, or at least some of us were, immediately struck by details about one of the victims, 52-year-old Nicholas Thalasinos. Thalasinos is a member of a Messianic church and is strongly pro-Israel. His Facebook page is filled with positive postings about Israel and Jewish holidays and messages of Shabbat Shalom. He was also a strong political conservative. Co-workers described Thalasinos as strongly outspoken about his political views, but wonderful and compassionate. But here's the kicker. The USA Today report, which buried this detail 31 paragraphs down in a 54-paragraph story about some of the victims on Tuesday, the day before the massacre, Thalasinos posted on social media that he had received threats in recent days, including one stating he, quote, will die. An Associated Press report revealed that a co-worker said that Thalasinos and Farouk had argued recently about religion, and Thalasinos complained to her that Farouk, quote, doesn't agree that Islam is not a peaceful religion. Thalasinos and his wife are members of the Shiloh Messianic Congregation Church in Crestline, California. And the rest is not really relevant to that story. There you go. Whoa. Nothing to do with Islam, right?